Yes. Yeah, you can see right now, nothing really blowing. We are here just before you get into Malibu Pacific Palisades. This is Ground Central Police here, and then a little further down, it is all the firefighters. And what's happening right now, there's a lot of activity. You may see firefighters going both ways behind me, and that's because it's a shift change. That's what happens around 6 to 7 a.m. our time here. Remember, we're an hour behind you. And I wanted to show you this because this really gives you an idea of how close the fires have gotten, obviously, here to the roadways. We saw also Caltrans cutting a lot of any overhanging brush to make this area as safe as possible. All right, let's update you on the containment. This is certainly good news, improvement. I just got these numbers in. As for the Eaton fire, it is now 45% contained this morning. And then we got word that the Pacific Palisades, also a couple of percentage points up here, we're at 19% containment. But of course, we know, sadly, these fires are deadly. We're still waiting for those numbers to go up. Let's give you where it stands right now. LA County officials saying at least 25 people have died in the wildfires. And sadly, again, that number expected to go up. What's happening now is we have search teams combing through the thousands of charred buildings, homes, vehicles to look for any remains. As we know, some people have still been reported missing, unaccounted for. CAL FIRE, we know, has deployed about 400 people just to the site of the Altadena fire, or the Eaton fire in Altadena, where they're now sifting through the rubble for victims there.
That there isn't many incidents that we've had that's had this much damage and destruction. So it's a considerable amount of structures to search, thousands, and it's going to be a long process.
More than 12,000 structures, again, have been destroyed, and it's expected to cost tens of billions of dollars for these areas affected by the fires to recover and rebuild. Next step for folks, for any of the survivors, we've got FEMA assistance centers that just started opening up yesterday afternoon. This will be the first morning. Later on, in a couple of hours, those doors will be opening up to help any of the victims who lost everything. So we've talked to some evacuees, even just at hotels and where we're staying at, and it's still that, unbelievable. We can't believe we're here. It's still not completely set in, and it may take a really long time. The next step also, they're trying to, of course, they want to get people back in here. They're still waiting. They're doing it slowly, and it will take some time. So they're asking everyone, of course, to just be patient, but it is hard when you have lost everything, as many have done here. So we'll continue to stay on top of the latest developments. But again, the fire event didn't pan out to be what they thought, so that is always encouraging news. We're not out of the clear. Those red flag warnings in effect until 6 tonight, guys.
Yeah, I was just going to